Yes! Yeah!
Dun 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 dun.
Bum, bum,
Except the old people.
Bum, 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 bum.
What's going on?
The main news. That's the intro thing on the main news.
Oh, right.
ZNBC main news.
Is that when you used to go to bed?
Dead NBC main news.
Is that when you used to go to bed?
When the news starts.
Like, was that your bedtime? Like,
No,
if you hear.
news was 7 p.m. Then we watch the comedy right after that. That's like there used to be ZNBC main news, then focused on the copper belt, then a comedy would come on.
Was focus like the news?
Yeah, it was like news, but mostly focusing on what's happening on the copper belt.
So it was just basically 80% Jerobo's.
No, mining issues.
AKA Jerobo's.
No, not really. Mining issues, whatever's happening on the copper belt. So
Is there anything that happens in the copper belt?
A lot happens on the copper belt. I was actually on the copper belt yesterday.
Yeah, you told me. Yeah. You told me.
Do you ever go to your hometown and feel like a foreigner in your own town, eh?
All the time.
That's how I'm feeling in Kitwe now. Like, I'm in town, I used to say hi to everyone, everybody used to say hi to me.
There?
No, I think everyone has moved to Lusaka.
Wait, so foreigner, like you don't know anybody there?
I don't know anybody. Like, when I was in Kitwe, full time, like radio presenter, DJ, I would move from one end of town center to the other, and I think this...
You would know everybody.
You know where your shoulder starts hurting because you're shaking every hand you're meeting on the street?
But you shake other things too. Does your shoulder hurt when you do that?
I don't do it on the street, though.
Yeah, but you do it like
Not
every
on the
other
street,
day.
though.
Yes, I hear you.
Not
Also,
every other
only
day.
Every day?
Okay, like twice a week. Nah, I'm just joking. Anyway, I'd greet people like from one corner to the other, like one block to the other. And then the other day I'm in Kitchen, I'm like, one end, nobody said hi to me. I didn't say hi to anyone. The other end, same thing.
Even with the podcast and everything?
Dude, nothing.
So,
Or maybe it was the wrong time. Maybe people in Kitchen don't come out the first week of January because everybody's broke. I don't know.
Does it bother you when people don't recognize you from the podcast?
No, not necessarily. I just would like to meet people I know in my hometown. You know what I mean? One guy.
Because it's your hometown.
One guy said hi to me from the window of a bus conductor.
A bus conductor?
Yeah, it says a lot, right?
You know those are guys that get like a lot of pussy? Like generally.
Serious?
Bruh. You should ask that guy that said hi to you. See how much tail those guys get. Ask him, he'll tell you. Oh, those guys get ass. Because they're funny.
That they are.
And jokes get you chicks.
And they handle money.
And
girls like money.
Which is not theirs though.
But
girls don't know that. They see you holding money.
Doesn't matter if it's yours.
It's good enough.
But you see the guys again, and if there's one thing I really appreciate about bus conductors is the math. You can be 20 people on a bus. He knows who he owes how much, who's dropping off where and how much change is theirs. You know what I mean?
And he knows of everybody who hasn't paid.
You see what I mean? There's 20 of you. 3 of you get off at this station. 3 get in, 2 get off at the next station. But he knows who he owes a 2 kwacha, he owes a 5 kwacha, who owes him a 20 kwacha.
Sheesh.
I wish I could do math that fast.
And I'm pretty sure that
I probably wouldn't have dropped out of uni if I was that good with math.
Uni is overrated.
Yeah, it is. Kind of.
I was talking to... and she was telling me how her sister...
Who are you talking to?
I'm not going to say names.
The light lady there?
Yeah.
The one with the iPhone 15?
Okay, I'm not going to say the story anymore.
I just said the light-skinned lady.
No, I'm not going to say the story anymore.
Who knows who she is?
It doesn't matter because now it's too descriptive.
You don't mean the light-skinned ladies have iPhone 15s in the soccer?
I don't give a good goddamn.
That could be Mutale Mwanza. Anyway, the story?
I would say Mutale Mwanza if it was Mutale Mwanza.
Well, you don't want to say her name, so it's light-skinned ladies on iPhone 15.
No.
You the story?
Hey, speaking of Mutale.
The story.
Come
on, man.
Nigga. Okay, anyway, so she was telling me how her sister wanted to do like baking shit.
Right.
But that's not what she went to college for. How many people do you know who went to uni to study for something that they aren't now doing? Like you did law, you did accounting,
Right.
but now you're selling dresses on WhatsApp.
I met a doctor last week who's selling clothes
Bam, see, there you go.
because she figured she's making more money selling clothes than the doctor's salary she's getting from the UTH.
Not only that, it's not only that, but the other thing that I also thought about is...
Plus clothes are her passion. So.
Yeah. The other thing that I also thought about is, can you imagine if somebody went to university for 3 years? Let's pick a random, like they did accounting, right? And how much do you think UNZA is, like a semester?
8,000, maybe
A semester?
Seven? How much would UNZA be a semester? Like,
Which course?
okay,
It doesn't matter.
let's just make an average price here.
Average price.
8,000.
8,000.
Okay.
Okay, let's just say 10, right? Then times 3, that's 30,000 a year,
Right.
right? Times how many years? Let's say 3 years. It's about 90,000. Let's put it at 100,000. And then now you're done. So you've done accounting, you have paid 100,000, and now you're done, and you can't find a job. And now you're selling clothes or whatever it is. Because how many people do we know who actually completed uni, graduated, but are not doing anything to do with their qualification? Or they do what you did, which is they've got a father or whoever's going to pay their fees, and they say, I'll give you the 100,000. Cash. Take the money. What do you want to do? And say, no, I want to sell clothes. Fine. Now you got the 100,000 to go and buy the clothes. Not only do you now have working capital, but by the time that the person is done with the university 3 years later, you've had a 3-year head start.
Yeah, but then how many people are smart enough to grow that money?
See, once again, even when you're done with uni, they don't tell you how to grow the money.
Yeah.
They tell you how to be, they train you how to become an employee.
That's it, yeah.
So the only way you know how to grow your money is by getting your hands dirty, is by losing it, is by doing it.
Yeah, like,
Do you know how much money I have lost?
dude, I think I've shared this story with you. How much money I used to make, like 2012 to about 2015. Quite all right, yes, I was a DJ, but I'd like to think of myself as a smart DJ because I would get really big deals from South Africans
Right.
or whatever to host really big gigs for them. Well, big in the sense that the money was big. The gig may be small. Whatever job they'll give me would be small.
Right.
They'll ask me to open 5 of their malls along the line of rail, and the money I would make per mall would be so big. I wasted that money. I went from 0 to so much money, then 0 again because nobody taught me financial management.
It
You know
wouldn't
what I mean?
have mattered if you had done university.
Exactly.
Do you get what I mean?
Because that experience has now taught me how to manage money.
Bam, there you go. And now somebody who is a graduate still has to go through the same bullshit. And they're still going to have to learn.
True.
You know
I
what I
get
mean?
your point. So when you drop out, like I did, you get a head start because
get
you
a head
learn the
start
mistakes before
early.
the uni guy comes join
so
you
that
on the
3
streets.
years that you are falling and getting up and
Right.
falling and getting up, he's not doing that because he's still sheltered. He's still
Yeah.
getting pocket money from home.
Yeah, true.
He's still a college student staying in a dorm room or a boarding house or whatever it is. And their life only starts after they graduate. So their day one was your day one 3 years ago.
You see, this is why a lot of people say, Donald Trump came from a rich family, which is why he's made it in life. I don't buy that bullshit. I'll tell you why.
No, it's
Donald
bullshit.
Trump, yes, he may say, my dad gave me a small loan of $2 million. It's small money when you really think about it. Think of how many rappers have made more money than that and are broke today. Donald Trump grew that money.
No, but then again, Donald Trump has some that those rappers don't.
What does he have?
He's white. And he's male.
Vanilla Ice was rich and broke.
No, but hold on. But once again, Vanilla Ice.
He made that money as well. Way more than $2 million.
So I'm about to respond to that. I was listening to Warren Buffett. And Warren Buffett was basically saying the things that came together for him to make money. He said some of the things are that he was smart because he knew when to buy stock, when to sell stock. But some of the things he had no control over. He was asked, what is that? He says 2 things. I was born a male.
I was born white.
And I was born white.
And I was born in America.
And I was born in America.
I remember that story.
If he had been born female, he would not have had the opportunities that he had as a male. If he had been
Depending on the
born
time
a
of the-
white male in another part of the world, he didn't have the opportunities as well. So those things work in your favor,
Everything
whether or
works
not
in-
you want to believe it.
But then again, look
so Vanilla Ice, back to Vanilla Ice.
Yes.
It also then depends, number one, how you get the money, right? Did you work for it? Did you strive for it? Number two,
Trump didn't work for it.
No.
Vanilla Ice did, and he still lost it.
No, but I'll get back to Trump just now. When you get to rappers and the lifestyle that they live and how they spend money feverishly, they get strippers, they get money to
Extravagant
impress
vehicles,
Bam.
big houses. Yeah.
Right. And this is why a lot of them end up being broke. They are given a large chunk of money when they sign a record deal. Like right up front, you're given a large chunk of that money. So when you then lose the money, the way you earn that money was not your ability to generate it as a business person.
It was the art. Somebody should have been managing your money.
Somebody could have just come and said, Kalenga, I like what you do with the podcast. Here is 10 million kwacha. Or if you didn't do the podcast and you earn that 10 million by DJing, by doing printing and marketing, those two things are separate because the latter is you actually sitting down and saying, if I do this, it will earn me X amount.
Okay.
The former is just, I'm informative, and as a result, I just got paid this much. And when you're making that much money, you don't think it's ever going to run out. And those are some of the mistakes that these rappers actually then realize. Back to Trump. Why I feel Trump was different is, Trump got bankrupt quite a lot.
A lot.
He lost a lot of money.
He was Tyson's bodyguard. What? Not bodyguard. Not manager again. He was Mike Tyson's employee in the early 90s. Remember that?
I didn't know this.
It's in the book. What's the Art of the Deal?
The Art of the Deal.
He describes how he lost all his money in the 80s because of the loans he got to build the Trump Towers in New York. He lost a lot of money and became Mike Tyson's promoter. And he was on a salary of, I think, about 100 grand a year.
The irony of that, because now Mike Tyson is broke.
And Trump is still a billionaire.
But then again, part of what Trump did was illegal.
Or tax-free loans. Remember the Trump Towers in New York? He got a 50-year tax break?
Not only that. Do you know that Trump would go to Forbes and he would tell Forbes about businesses and buildings he did not own?
Just to look good on the cover.
So Forbes would then write this amazing and glaring profile on who he is. And when he built up this image of him being this really wealthy and successful person,
it would attract more money.
Whenever he would go to a bank, they would not question it. They'll be like, but that's fucking Trump.
He's on the cover of Forbes magazine and Forbes can't lie.
Bam, there you go.
I think the lesson
perception is not reality.
I think the lesson we should all learn from there is the perceptions we give out and the branding as well, personal branding. Very important. What we learned from Trump,
we spoke about this. A mineral that is not as valuable as his branding, diamonds.
Yeah.
Diamonds are not that valuable, guys.
They've just been made.
They had amazing fucking marketing.
It's just a stone.
There's other stones that have got way more value. I'll give you one thing that you probably do not know has got more value than gold, but people throw it away. Do you know what cow gallstones are? That you find in the bladder of a stomach.
Oh crap! I heard those things are very valuable. Eh?
$60 a gram.
Yeah, and gold is about what? $30, $40 a gram now?
$60 a gram.
Nigga, we need to go to Zambia.
Yeah, there's already Chinese people that are on that, bro. You don't mess with them Chinese.
Anyway, welcome
ladies
to
and gentlemen.
2024. Hey! 2024 is upon us. And I think I'll be drinking on the podcast again. Okay. I'm back to drinking bitches.
I don't know why you're calling our viewers and listeners bitches.
I'm calling Gob and Anthony that.
That's a cop and a married man, boss. And we owe him money. I don't know if you want to do this to someone you owe money. Because he can easily, like you could be walking in a shopping mall. And nigga sees you like, these shoes kind of look like they might cost 10 grand.
And this nigga owes me money.
And you owe me money. Like what size shoes are those, nigga?
Oh man, but anyway, 2023 was an amazing year, and we're hoping for 2024 to be even better because we're getting more love from you, and more love we get from you, the better the sponsors look at us. And thanks a lot to BETLION for coming back as a sponsor.
Welcome home. I don't know why you had to.
First sponsor 2024.
I don't know why. I don't know why you had to leave.
But they're back.
It's like Kiss of the X.
The X looks more attractive when you break up.
It's you know where it's good at. Panji.
Anyway, thanks a lot to BETLION for coming back as a
Big
sponsor.
shout out to Unka.
Unka Go coming on as well. And if you're looking for a taxi service that cares about you more than any other, Unka Go is the one.
But I don't know why you're saying Go, because Go is like the type, is the profile of the car that you are hailing.
I see that on their cars, Unka Go.
Okay, so.
Oh, and I was with Roy yesterday. They're flying out to somewhere, but then more about that later.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but anyway, we're talking about how the advantages Unka Go has.
Roy and his grey beard.
Yes.
You know, this guy used to like, I'll show you something. This guy used to, so anyway, wait, let me just show you something quickly. Like, if you wanna, okay, book now.
As you organize that, I was talking about the benefits of booking
Yeah.
Unka. So insurance, if you're involved in an accident with, on an Unka taxi, you're insured. They're paying for your hospital bills.
Right, yeah, we spoke about that with Slep D, but what we didn't know is either to what extent.
Yeah, like, I mean, if you lost your leg, are they paying for that entirely?
No, I've got a third leg that I can give that person. Do we have crickets there?
Yes, we do.
Hey, so listen. So the two profiles that I see here are Unka Go and Unka K+.
I don't believe you.
Plus.
Also, Unka Plus is like the...
Yes,
top tier.
Like the Uber Black.
It's a top tier.
I like the Uber Black.
Uber Black. Okay.
Listen.
So you're getting Mercs and BMWs on that one?
No, in here?
Yeah? On the Unka Plus?
No. How many Mercs and BMWs do you see on the road right now?
To start with.
If someone's got a Merc and a BMW like Brian Chanda, they're gonna make you know. Because they're
not putting up on a hailing service.
No, because they're using that to pick up chicks, not to pick up your rusty ass.
No, but it's impressive how in Joburg you, like, I mean, the time you and I were there, whenever we booked Uber, there was either a Merc or a BMW, and a very high-end one at that would show up.
What I also like, and this is a tip to Angela. What I also like about Uber Black is you've got the preference as you're booking.
You can give us the drink spots. Which one is alcoholic?
And can I have water as well? What's your name, boss?
Which one is the dangerous one of the two?
Which one is alcohol?
Which one's the alcoholic one?
Alcoholic one.
Yes. This one?
Are you sure? Hey, bruh, I don't trust you because the way that you...
This looks dangerous, man.
Could I get
Mr.
water,
Percy, what's in this? You can... Should have organized the mic for you as well. What's
hey,
in
that's
this?
the guy that owns...
He owns this place.
Oh, yeah, I remember he says hi to me the other
I thought
time.
you were giving me the cocktail with the... Oh, this is the one.
The
Bloody Mary with vodka in it.
What, like the Virgin Mary? Oh, shit. Wait, so when you take Mary's virginity away, she becomes bloody. Hence Bloody Mary. Because Mary the Virgin. Ain't nobody thought about that before, no?
We've always known, Elson. We were alcohol drinkers.
No, you did not always know
we
that.
are alcohol drinkers.
No, you did not always know that. No, of course you've been alcohol drinkers, but the bloody, where's the bloody coming from?
Oh, this is good. Yeah. So I'm told this is like the ultimate hangover cure at PJ's. By the way, we're at PJ's in this is Olympia Park, right? Yeah, Olympia Park.
It's good that you put a P and not a B.
I know where you're taking that.
No, hey, listen, I'm just saying. I've been telling this to BJ Puri all this time, like, you're a grown man. There's no way you're calling yourself BJ.
Henry BJ Puri.
I'm not calling another man BJ.
Anyway, welcome to it once again. So we are at PJ's. And
Do you have shisha here?
No, but I'm working towards that.
Because right next door to you, bruh, they make the meanest shisha.
no names mentioned.
So make a plan, please.
I'm getting killed for that.
You're getting
I'm
killed
not the only person that has brought that up. Because the vibe is pretty good. I like the layout. The only thing that is
ambiance.
missing is
the shisha.
the shisha. Yeah.
So
They come over there, smoke the shisha.
And then they come here because there's no alcohol next door.
So I'm thinking if I can get some.
Get one of the people that makes the shisha there to come here. They'll tell you where to buy the stuff, how to make it, etc. You will not get rid of me here, bruh.
yeah, you can give us a water. So moving on,
bring it.
for those watching the podcast for the first time, this is Elson. He goes by the name
Uncle Elson.
and I go by the name K+.
It's K+,
not your
baby.
name.
That's what I go by on this show.
You're a grown man, bruh. At what point are you going to start using your real name?
It's a brand name. Do you call
Who
Colaver change his brand name because they grew?
You said did you say it was your daughters that actually just recently found out that K+ was you?
Yes. And then they watched my TV show for the first time yesterday. So like, we saw you on TV. They were calling him Mr. Oliche. Why are they calling him Mr. Oliche? It's like, anyway, it's a TV thing. But anyway, welcome to 2024, first episode. No,
Congratulations on that, by the way.
Oh, the TV show. No,
On the
thanks
TV
a lot.
show.
Thanks a lot. We're trying to...
Look at you getting
wanted to do
more and more
something else.
famous. Was that you or Quinn's idea? And don't lie.
It was our idea. We were watching something on YouTube and we thought, you know what? This would actually make sense on Zambezi Magic
Who's
as well.
the girl with the fat ass that you...
The girl with the fat something is Faustina. My co-host, yeah.
I don't care about her name. How come I'm only just seeing her for the first time
On TV.
on TV?
I could introduce you to her.
Yeah, you need to.
I will. Anyway, 2023, so much happened. And one of the first things that happened this year, 2024, was right at midnight, Chile One released his album.
I've not listened to the album.
Yep.
I don't believe the numbers.
3 million streams on Boomplay.
I do not believe those numbers.
Especially as
Who
Boomplay.
here? In how long did they say?
The album has already surpassed 3 million streams. I don't know when this...
I think this was like in
But
a
from
week.
first-
I think it was like in a week when they said 3 million.
It was still in the first week of January, so...
Who here, by a show of hands, believes that Chile One had 3 million streams in a week? Put your hands up. No hands.
One finger. Well, you know...
Wait.
I don't know, maybe the brother's got that many fans, bro.
I'm gonna call him.
You're going to call Chile One to find out.
Yes.
Yeah, 1.3 million on Spotify. No,
That's
because
my
Boomplay is more for the African market.
does
it's
not
Chinese, yes,
matter.
but it's designed more for the
It
African market
doesn't
than any other
matter.
app.
I've always said, I feel
Spotify
like-
is a very big platform where it's
Nigga.
very hard for Africans to get numbers
I've always felt like numbers can be manipulated on Boomplay. I don't believe what they say Your Maps did. I don't believe. What's this nigga saying? Chile One.
Boss.
What
on.
one,
Just put it closer
brother?
to the mic there.
Walk one.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
You're speaking to Elson.
Pardon?
You're speaking to Elson.
You're on that Z podcast, bro.
You are live on our podcast. Can you hear me, man?
Yeah, I can get you.
Nah, I'm saying you're speaking to Elson and you're on the podcast
Right now?
right now. Congratulations on the new album, King.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
We need to have you on the podcast because there are things we need to talk about, you and I. Just you and I.
Yeah, we really need to.
Where are you in Lusaka?
Yeah, I'm in Osaka right now.
Oh, okay, cool. So let's do it this week.
Yeah, we can do it this week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's okay.
because we want to find out if these numbers are real.
We want to find out if these numbers are real, man.
the 3 million streams on
Because
Boomplay.
4 million actually.
4 million now.
Yeah.
This nigga.
these.
Where these Zambians coming from? Zambians don't have bundles.
Wait, how many Zambians are on the internet?
That's the thing again. That's my point.
Yeah,
Because most of the people who are able to stream are mostly on the line of real, right?
yeah. Anyway, dude, look.
According to CSO,
Ludo
anyway.
is gonna give you a shout. She's our producer, and try and set up a date for us for this week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So let's have that chat. Kaleng wants to say hi to you.
Hey, chillin', my man. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
Nice one. I'm all good. Congratulations on the numbers and the video.
They're
Nayo
fake numbers. Don't
looks
congratulate
good.
him on fake numbers.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
I think poverty looks good on you, bro.
You say what? Poverty? Did you say poverty?
Are you okay?
Am I okay? No, I'm just saying the video looks good, and I mean you're acting broke in the video.
Yeah, you mean that looks good? You mean I should...
Or maybe I should rephrase and say you make it look good. How?
Oh, yeah, all right. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
because every time this is not the first time you're looking
Yeah, I did not...
broke or living in poverty in a music video. So I'm saying you're
Yeah.
good with that. You make it look good.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
So we'll have you next week. We'll reach out. Ludo will reach out.
No problem. I'll be waiting.
All right, cheers, Chief.
Thank you so much.
So these numbers, we shouldn't doubt them.
Why should you? They are real numbers, of course.
4 million streams on YouTube.
As real as Mtale's relationship.
That's Boomplay.
Yeah, that's
4 million
boom.
on Boomplay.
The 4 million is Boomplay, yeah.
Yeah.
And YouTube, how's that looking right now?
YouTube is very good. Like total numbers, I'm sitting on 30-something million, 37 million.
30-something million.
Yeah.
This is just from this album.
No. On YouTube, me personally, I didn't post this album on YouTube.
Oh, right.
This
Where's
is when
the
I'm
30
planning
million
to-
coming from?
Also, the 36 million is what? Lifetime?
Yes, since last year, I guess.
Ah, right. Okay, cool. Nice. All right, cheers, Chile. We can't wait to have you in the
I call
podcast.
bullshit.
All right, thank you so much.
Cheers, Chief.
I call bullshit.
Yeah, but does look good on him.
I call bullshit. He said he wanted Mtalemwansa to play a lead role in some music video.
Could it be the same one? Because I know that video features a chick called Tia, the Nayo one. Tiana. It's a very solemn sort of song. It's quite good. Quite good.
I call bullshit on these numbers.
You do? How so? Why?
We've just said it. You can't manipulate Spotify. You can manipulate YouTube by buying views.
Boomplay.
The same thing as Boomplay. You can. One person that has been very critical of Boomplay has been KB and Kazadi.
Critical.
About how unreliable Boomplay is in terms of stats.
He has been the biggest evangelist. How is he now? It's like the ambassador.
Wait, so it wasn't. It wasn't KB. So it was Kazadi.
Yeah, it could be Kazadi because I know KB in Zambia is like, if not official, he's probably like, he's made himself the ambassador of Boomplay.
Made himself. This is a horrible ass drink. How are you drinking this?
Well, it's supposed to cure hangovers, so it's not for teetotalers like you.
Ew. But anyway, congratulations to him. I saw him post stadium. Like, relax, bro. It's too soon.
What, he wants to fill up a stadium as well? He's going for it. Ah, no, you lie. Filling up a stadium.
Nah, calm down. Calm
I
your
am
titties.
laughing in 65 million, if you know what I mean. Stadium.
Unless it's a club called Stadium. What's
I know
Woodland
there's a club
Stadium? What's the
called Stadium View.
Woodland Stadium? What's the sitting capacity for Woodland Stadium?
10,000, 20 maybe?
That's still a lot.
10,000.
That's still a lot. That's still a lot.
Yeah, but Woodland Stadium is not that big. Maybe 10,000
I'm saying for Chile One, that's still a lot.
to fill it up.
Yeah.
Now, wishing him all the
Unless
best
if it's free. Even then, he has to still give people Hungry Lion.
for them to show up.
This is when I hate me.
But then there's exciting collaborations on the album. There's Sheffy, Toela, Vincenzo. I don't know who Salia is, but she's there.
Have you listened to it?
One song.
What type of music does Chile One make?
Semi music.
Yeah, is it R&B? Is it hip hop?
How do you describe that music, eh? It's like
What music does Chile One make?
Kalindula or something, eh?
And your maps? R&B?
You know the thing with that. This is why we always have this debate as to what Zambian music is. We don't quite have.
A genre.
It's even unfair to say there's a genre called Zambian music because Zambian music is all over the place. Somebody will do reggae, it's Zambian music. R&B, it's Zambian music. Rap is Zambian music. So Chile One does mostly folk. I'd call it folk music. Yeah. Because after time, it's a bit mellow. He's telling a story. Like the same Nayo Nayo song. It's like with a string in the background and that's all there is. Quite mellow. Dude, Katt Williams though.
Woo! Can we get air horns, please?
Nigga went off on the whole industry.
Can we? Did you?
Have you watched that
been
thing?
following the Katt Williams thing?
Halfway.
Hey,
Halfway? Because it was 2 hours long. I watched the whole 2 hours.
Dude, I watched the whole thing. And you see why I'm feeling like what he said is the truth? If these niggas were not guilty, why are they responding to him?
I'm on the fence about it.
You're on the fence?
I'm on the fence about it. For 2 reasons.
Right.
I feel to become relevant, Katt attacked the top 10 comedians. To get
That's
them
the only way he's going to make noise in the industry. Yeah, true.
and it's worked. Because the
worked.
entire week.
Because
Bruh,
remember the
in
tour,
a
the
day,
Doc Matter tour is still on. And tickets are now getting sold out after his Shay Shay feature.
in a day, the views on the Shay Shay episode matched.
15 million.
It surpassed what Steve Harvey did in 8 months.
15 million views in 2 days.
He said, this nigga here says, Steve Harvey has been bald the entire time, and that's been a wig. I swear to God, did you hear that? The whole lineup and everything has been a wig. He's been bald the entire time, making us and our hairlines feel horrible. He went in, bruh. The people that caught the jabs, Steve Harvey did, Kevin Hart did, Michael Blackson did, Ricky Smiley did, Cedric the Entertainer did.
Yeah. Ludacris was not.
He says he's in the Illuminati.
And I like how he went mystic on it. Sorry about the sirens in the background. Not sure what's going on.
How did Luda's wife? Did you say Luda's wife just got a stray? Did you listen to what he said?
I didn't quite. The only thing I remember about the Luda thing was how he said they called us, the Illuminati called us and they offered us 200 million.
To cut off the sideburns.
Stretching over 10 movies. And they told us one of the conditions was to cut off the sideburns. But only one of us did. Man.
Listen, why I'm on the fence about it is partly what I've just said for relevance. And I felt like, similar to the Casey and Diddy thing, there was some truth in it, and there was some bullshit in it.
But not bullshit, exaggerations.
Well, bullshit.
Well, call it what you may, yeah. Call it what
Because
you will.
if I say to you that I went to Chicago's and I saw Magnet and what's the girl with the big forehead? And Ruth making out. People will be like, yeah, that's believable. And then I'll say, yeah, from there I got into my spaceship and I flew to Mars. Now suddenly it becomes bullshit. The whole story, now you begin to question the whole Magnet and Ruth making out because of what I then said about me getting into my spaceship. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like some of the stuff that might make the whole thing lose credibility is there was some truth in it, but there was some stuff that he stretched, which would then put into question everything else. The Cedric thing stealing the Cedric thing stealing his joke, that was fact.
Yeah, that's he's been saying that
because
for years, yeah.
no, bruh, because the clip is there where he did the joke in '98, and then the clip of Cedric doing it at the Kings of Comedy at the end.
And he turns the bus into a spaceship. Do you remember that?
Yeah. With the cigarette, the fake cigarette and whatnot. So that is there, like for everybody to see. So what else? What I did not get was the whole Kevin Hart thing, saying he grew up in one place, but simultaneously he was in another. Look, that dude worked.
And also accusing Kevin Hart of being a plant in the movie industry. Like Kevin Hart was on the East Coast the whole time, and all of a sudden he just shows up in Hollywood and he blows up. He's a plant. Somebody planted him in the industry to just make it look like.
Do you know somebody once called you and I plants? Do you remember? We spoke about that.
Serious?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, that we were planted. You don't remember that?
Planted by whom?
Somebody say that to you and you came and you told me. That these guys just showed out of nowhere and they started making noise. They are a plant.
Oh,
you remember that?
And somebody's been sponsoring them heavy to make noise about and distract us from other issues in society and whatever.
You remember that?
Yeah. Well, not the full story, but I remember I mentioned that to you,
Yeah. So it seems like we're a plant the same way Kevin Hart is a plant. And I don't know if people would believe this or not, but we were 20 minutes away from having Kevin Hart on the podcast.
That day.
I don't like telling that story because people will call bullshit. It's one of those.
Oh, that's how we ended up talking to his best friend.
To his best friend,
we have the
Naeem.
episode. Check out episode.
Would you believe it if I just told you that, Gob, out of the blue, that we nearly got Kevin Hart on the podcast? You wouldn't, right? Yeah, that's why I don't tell the story.
Yeah, so Naeem says, I'm actually waiting for Kevin Hart. He's coming to pick me up. So if we stretch this out longer, we might catch Kevin Hart on this podcast as well. So just keep your eyes on the door in the background.
And we ran out of conversation.
Yeah, we're going to wait any longer. We couldn't keep it going, so.
But yeah, he ended up texting me saying, oh, he's here. Can we still do it? But then we had already...
Yeah, we're already dispersed. In the words of a great wise man, shit happens.
It does.
Shit happens.
It does. But man, Katt Williams, he tore a new asshole into everybody's back.
The Ludacris one though. And then Ludacris comes up with a freestyle.
With the freestyle, I saw that. That was dope. And did you hear what he said at the end?
Can't really remember what he said.
Addictions are on the rise.
Accusing Katt Williams of...
There you go.
But then he says, my body's a temple, I take no drugs, but the industry will always accuse me of taking drugs.
Of course you'd say that.
The hardest drug I've ever taken is just weed.
You know what I'm on the fence. I'm sort of conflicted about this. You know, as I was watching this, like the first 10 minutes, Kalenga.
I'm listening.
What I thought about or how Katt came off was one of those, you're in a class.
Right.
With 10 of your friends. They all become successful. But you. And then you become that one person who then attacks everybody to say, Mulenga became successful because his father is rich. That person became successful because he's a Jerobo. That
Because
person became
to the
successful.
president.
So you're going to attack every single person
For their luck.
for their quote-unquote luck. That's how it came off to me initially. True or not, what he was saying...
Yeah, because I mean, everybody became successful
But
from
him-
the stage, stand up. They all ended up in big movies.
And this nigga kept saying, I walked away from $50 million 4 times. Is what he said.
Why would you? How would you?
Who is comfortable just being in the middle, being a class C comedian? Nobody is.
I mean, it's like underground rappers saying they're just happy where they are because they want to be
Bullshit.
real and they want to.
Bullshit.
They don't want to be commercial. Nigga, everybody wants money.
Bruh,
Everybody wants money.
you don't do this just
You've
for
just failed to blow.
Exactly.
Talib Kweli, come on.
common. And this guy,
You've tried, you failed.
This guy who ended up changing his name is called Nassim Bey. What was his name initially?
Crap. That's what I need.
Nassim Bey. What was Nassim Bey before?
God doesn't even know what you're talking about.
We need a fact checker. Do you want to Google Naim? Nassim? Huh?
Mos Def, yes.
There you go. It's the nigga sitting in the corner with glasses on that knows everything.
And he looks like Talib, actually.
It's Mos Def.
He looks like he really loves underground rappers.
Do you know Mos Def was actually held by immigration in South Africa
I like
because
stories that start like this.
I promise you, in South Africa because he overstayed his visa.
Wow.
That's how much big asses had an effect on him. I was like, I'm not living this. You never heard this story?
Ludacris, remember the song Pimpin' All Over the World?
Did he mention South Africa? Or it says
Dude, remember he says...
Africa, he says Africa.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
general.
I mean, he came and experienced Africa. Nice,
But you know he's now like a citizen of Gabon, I think.
Who?
Luda.
Gabon.
Gabon, yeah.
Let me guess. He run his DNA test and...
No, I think it was Gabon. Gob, do you want to just fact check this? I think
Gabon
it's
or Ghana?
Gabon. Huh? Ludacris' citizenship in Africa.
I'd put my money on Ghana, though.
No.
It's not?
No. Ghana did have a promotion, if I can call it
Yeah,
that.
bringing...
That if you can trace your heritage back to
Ghana, yeah.
they'll give you citizenship. But I think it's Gabon. Him, his wife, all his
Gabon.
kids. It's Gabon, right? I don't know why you doubt.
I always doubt you, bro. I'm sorry. 3 years we've known each other and I still doubt you.
I don't know why. From the
It's your
bull
face.
goats.
It's your
I
face.
think that's my face.
Yeah. It's his
Gabon,
face, right?
right?
It's his face, right?
No, did you hear that?
I'm just
2 people have
messing
confirmed that
with
it's Gabon. He's a citizen of him, his wife, and all his kids.
Serious?
Yeah.
You know, I always think, the courage that white people have, if black people had, Africa wouldn't be where it is today. And let me explain. White people left Europe to a land where there was nothing and built America. Can you imagine?
Wait, repeat that? Oh,
White
Europeans.
people left Europe, the Christopher Columbuses and the likes. They left Europe to a land that was nothing and they built it
But
where it
did
is today.
Christopher Columbus really get to America though?
He got lost. He was looking for China and India and he got lost and ended up in America. But listen to my point. And I really hope I have a valid point on this one. That courage of crossing an ocean and you start that and look at where it is today. And this is how much of cowards I think black people are. Imagine if what the black Americans know right now, if all of them came back to Africa.
I don't think it's got anything to do with them per se, but who also we are we receptive to it?
No. My point being, if they say they say they're all proud of the motherland, they're proud of where they're from, Africa and whatever, why don't they all come back and develop the motherland then? With what they know now.
Which is what?
Dude, the levels of education they have now,
No,
the levels
I
of
hear
experience
you.
and exposure they have in America right now.
But sadly, the propaganda that is spread on American TV as far as what Africa looks like to the average American.
That's my point. They know from the propaganda perpetrated by the news media in America.
Yeah.
With what they're shown, could bother them one day enough to come back to Africa. With what they know now.
But you say that like it's cheap.
No, my point is, if it were possible,
No, I hear you.
it would be beautiful with
100%.
what
I
they've
agree with
learned
you.
there.
No, I
if they
agree
could bring
with
to
you.
Africa now.
I agree with you.
You know what I mean?
But then again, I also feel like, we could be somewhere else. But like, have you seen how Rwanda is also taking advantage of the Americans and the foreigners that are going there? Ghana too. You saw how Rwanda got.
I didn't finish my point, by the way.
Sorry, go ahead.
I think as black people, we buy too much into what the white man is selling to the point where even when black people leave Africa, no matter how much they accumulate, they never come back to develop their own place.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And today I was very proud to see one guy who was actually the vice president of a big bank in New York. I think it was HSBC or something. Ghanaian guy. He went to, I think, Ghana in his teens. He went to America from Ghana in his teens. Does education there, starts working for a bank. He grows to the level of vice president of a bank. And resigns from the bank, resigns from the bank and moves back to Ghana. And this guy is building real estate like crazy in Ghana. And he says, look, there's so much opportunity that the Chinese, the Japanese, the Turkish people are seeing in Africa, which we don't see ourselves. He knows Turkish people are making as much as $1 million in a day
In Africa.
And we're leaving because we can't see the opportunity here ourselves.
Look at
You know what I
Akon.
mean? Yeah, he's coming back.
He's
one of the
been
few.
back.
He's
Michael
been back.
Blackson.
Yeah, one of the Michael Blackson is building schools all over
Yeah.
Senegal. Is it? Yeah, Akon.
Yeah,
we'll
Akon, we've already
mention
mentioned Akon.
Very few.
Yeah, and let's hope that will catch on. Let's hope it will catch on.
I don't think it will, because a lot of us want to go to something that's already working, a system that's already working, a country that's already developed. We don't want to come back to a Zimbabwe. You go get rich in America and come back to a Zimbabwe. Can you imagine that? Water's not flowing. You can't dial 911 when you need the cops.
You know what part of the problem is?
Yeah.
Is because America has kind of dictated what success looks like, what entertainment looks like. You also want it to seem like if you're successful, you have made it in America.
Living the American dream.
To the rest of your other Africans.
Yeah.
When people mention Kalenga, and Kalenga is staying in...
Mayor Ibex Hill.
He is saying that the platters...
You're going to do that right now.
Yeah, he can bring it now. If Kalenga goes to America and Kalenga is now staying in New York and Kalenga is doing... Look at Trevor Noah, for example.
Right.
How his level changed whenever he made it in America. And so the perception of us Africans is we put people that have gone to America and made it on a pedestal. We deem it as a failure when you come back.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? You went to America and you came back?
You came back? Oh, like when I go to Australia, I ain't never coming back.
I don't know if you want to say that because they're gonna listen to this.
Who, the Australians?
When you're applying for your visa?
I ain't never coming back, and they should know.
Don't say that, Kalenga. Stop saying that. Let me tell you the one thing that will make them grant you a visa.
Right.
And this is the secret everywhere. God, anyone who listens.
But if I go there rich, they won't want me to come back.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If you're applying for a visa to go to a first world country, the number one thing that they look at, two things. Number one, do you have
family to come back to here? That will make you come
things that
back.
will make you come back.
Do you have a wife and kids?
Property, businesses, and whatnot. If you can prove that you've got things that tie you back to your country, they'll give you your visa.
I remember how they gave it to me in a hurry when I was doing the interviews for the Australian visa last time.
Yeah, Bon? Yeah.
And I think question 3 or 4, somewhere there, they asked what I do. How much
you said I'm a celebrity?
Not in those words, though. What I do, and then it's question 2. Are you married? Yes. Do you have kids? And I could feel it in her tone. She was relaxing. She knows, this nigga's going to come back. So that's more to your point.
Until she meets a nigga who's going to go there and send a ticket for his wife. Like, okay. don't make the mistake of giving me a visa. My entire clan, Baba. Including cats and dogs.
We're going to go Nigerian on your asses.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but fuck. Katt.
Moving on from Katt, man. So much drama happening on the social media scene here as well. Solochi, Ben Lombe. I know we don't like talking about Ben Lombe in this podcast, but hey.
Speaking of people we don't like talking about.
Right.
Aunt Millie.
Yeah, I knew I was going to bring it up.
You want to explain yourself, nigga?
Now, Aunt Millie's an inspiration to me, bro.
To who?
To me.
Why, you want to
many other people.
bleach?
No. Aunt Millie's is a story of resilience.
How?
As with any person's story, there's the good and the bad side. Your life story as well. We can pick out the good, we can pick out the bad. My life story as well.
How is Auntie Millie's life
coming
a story
to
of
that.
resilience?
I'm giving a disclaimer here first. A widow who starts a business and takes it to the level she has today,
What business
that's
was
commendable.
that?
Beauty products. It's
Bleaching.
It's not just bleaching products, bruh.
But what is she known for?
It's not just bleaching products. Go to a shop.
Hold on.
I went to her shop and I got to find out firsthand what's in the store. And I spoke to women in the store.
She might have 90 other products. Does she have bleaching products?
They are there. Those want to brighten their skins. Those want to lighten.
What does that do to your health?
Listen.
What does that do to your health and your skin?
I wouldn't know. I've never done it before.
No, you don't need to do it. Have you done coke before?
I wouldn't know what it does to my body. So,
but it's terrible for you.
It is.
So you don't need to do it to know.
Aunt Millie has beauty products.
I hear
for
all
men,
that.
for women, for those who want to bleach, for those who want to whatever.
That's not my question. You can't.
No, you're focusing on one thing. That's my point.
Yes,
you're focusing on one thing.
Because it is detrimental. Because look, what you need to know is this.
Right.
I'll give you what seems like a very far-fetched example. There was a guy called Billy. Billy was...
Real guy?
Real guy.
All right, let's go.
Billy was a guy that had a very good heart. Philanthropy. Built schools. He built 10 schools. Yeah? Billy built 20 orphanages. He fed 100 kids. One day, Billy goes to a party and gets drunk. And then his friends dare him after he lost a bet to fuck a goat.
And Billy fucked a goat.
And from that day, all these 10 years...
was undone.
All these 10 years...
All undone.
Was he known as...
the philanthropist?
No. Was he known as Billy the guy that built 10 schools?
He became the goat fucker?
He became Billy the goat fucker.
This story is not true. Billy and goat in one sentence? Nah, fam.
He became Billy the goat fucker. Fuck the schools that you built.
Billy and goat in one sentence. Bro, I don't believe this story.
Fuck the orphanages that you built. Fuck the kids that you fed. You fuck the goat. Billy the goat fucker. It doesn't matter that you've got 90...
What do they call it? Bestiality, right?
Yeah, bestiality.
Bestiality, yeah.
It doesn't matter that you've got 90 beauty products that will make you glow or that will make you... It doesn't matter.
Can you Google this story, please? I don't believe this story. This is one of those made-up stories.
If you're going to Google anything, Gob, I want you to Google the downside of skin bleaching. That's what I want you to Google.
Dude, everybody lightens their skin. Beyonce, whatever, everybody.
Listen, because they're doing it doesn't make it right.
No, my point is, her story is commendable.
No,
a widow who lost everything rises and succeeds to the level she is today.
Listen to me, Kalenga.
Right.
Listen to me. There are plenty of widows that would rather starve than not put anybody's life at risk. You can become a widow.
Coca-Cola kills us every day.
No, but it doesn't mean it's right. Listen, let me finish my point.
My point is, we still commend the Coca-Cola story.
No, who commends it?
Everybody does. We talk about how successful Coca-Cola is.
No, hold on. Calm down. Don't.
You calm down.
No, don't digress to what I am saying here.
Right.
Being a widow, she's not the first fucking widow. There are plenty of them.
So you don't feel her story could inspire others who are failing in life and not doing anything, but are sitting on resources which they could use to rise to her levels and feed their children.
Listen to me. I am saying what you need to do or what you are doing to get out of your hole needs to be upstanding. Just because, and I want you to hear my point very well. Just because you can make money out of something doesn't mean you should do it.
She's selling beauty products. What's wrong with that?
Hold on. Do you agree with my point?
I'm not going to sell drugs, yes. Or I'm not...
I said something.
Yes.
Just because you can make money out of something does not necessarily mean you should do it.
You know all I'm hearing from what you're saying?
Tell me.
What's coming out of your mouth right now?
Tell me.
You just don't like this lady. And it's not about the skin lightening. You just don't like this woman.
I've never met her.
So why are you hating on her?
I'm not hating on her. My argument is based off your points. And what I'm saying is based off what you're bringing up.
And I've said she's a widow who had nothing, made a soap, and it wasn't a skin lightening soap, by the way.
What is she known for?
Now she may be known for the skin lightening, but she didn't start from there.
No,
she didn't start from there.
But now everything else is outshadowed.
She started from her black soap.
Ain't nobody gives a shit about that, bruh. Have you Googled what I asked you, Gob? The downside of...
You just don't like this lady, bro.
I don't know her to like her or not. And I deliberately...
Don't like this lady.
I deliberately stayed out of that interview for that reason.
Because of the skin lightening cream?
It's fucking detriment to the society.
We had a thief on the podcast and you were there. It means you support
Who brought the thief?
Sorry?
Who brought the thief?
We did. We agreed to bring her on.
Who's we?
We did. No, listen. Listen to this. No, wait. This is how contradictory you are of yourself. You're saying you didn't shop for Aunt Millie because you stand against everything that she does.
I didn't say everything. I said the skin lightening part.
You sat that one out because of that.
Yes.
So meaning you're against Aunt Millie.
No,
right.
I'm against that one thing that she
does. You didn't
does.
show up because of that. And
that one thing that she does.
When pressures came, a self-proclaimed thief came and he showed up.
Now hold on.
It really says a lot about tomorrow's. Now it really says a lot about tomorrow's and what you support.
Between you and I, who was communicating with her?
You showed up. That's my point.
Who was communicating with her?
You showed up. Why didn't you sit that one out?
Wait.
Why didn't you sit that one out?
Wait. Let me tell you.
You showed up.
Let me tell you how you sold her to me. You say to me, there is a woman that was pardoned by the president out of prison for stealing
$1.2 million.
$1.2 million.
Yes.
And so she's done her time. She's remorseful, and
I said she's remorseful? I didn't know that much about her.
That's exactly why I showed up. Because
I didn't know that much about her.
There was a positive spin to it. That's the only reason why I showed up.
So there's no positive spin on Aunt Millie?
Bruh, listen.
Aunt Millie sells products that women love all across Lusaka. There's no positive spin on that.
Dude, have you done what I asked you? So do you have a microphone? Come here. Come to the microphone.
Bring the phone. I'll read it myself. Bring it.
No, I don't trust you to read it. Bring this shit.
And I wouldn't trust you to read it as well.
Okay, I'll give it to you so you can fucking fact check.
But...
Okay, so... Visible blood vessels in the skin, scarring, kidney and liver and nerve damage.
All right, okay.
It fucks up a newborn baby. Skin turning dark or too light. Thinning of the skin. It keeps going.
Now, did you even watch Aunt Millie's episode, by the way?
No.
Thank you. Now, Gob, you who were there, do you remember what Aunt Millie said about her lightening creams and how she makes them? And how the first one she made actually came to her in a dream? She dreamt of what herbs...
God.
Listen.
Now she's got sangomas coming to her telling her ingredients to make fucking bleaching. What the fuck are we talking about?
No, listen. She dreamt of the herbs to put together. No.
She's funnier than Abel Chungu. She's funnier than Abel.
So listen, yes.
You're not gonna kill me.
You're gonna die young on this one. Now listen.
Now I should have been in the episode. It came to her in a dream. Like
it came in a dream.
Go and pick these leaves.
If there's anyone, and I beg from every woman, lady, girl watching this, if there's any of you who have had any detrimental health issue because of using Aunt Millie's products, please put your comment there. We're gonna call you, and we're gonna go to the depth of this, to the bottom of this, to find out if her products have any damage like that article just showed us here.
Do you know the stigma against bleaching? Do you agree there's a
The
stigma?
mere fact.
Hold on. Do you agree there's a stigma?
The mere fact that women with lighter skin have more market than a dark woman, dark skin woman.
No, that's besides the point.
It is the point.
No. I'm saying if you were
There's
dark,
stigma, but yet men go for lighter skin women.
Hold on. If you are dark,
Yes.
and then you become light, there's a stigma there. If you've been light all your time, all your life, there is a market. More people actually do prefer lighter skinned chicks. I do get that. If you do bleach, there is a stigma around that. You agree, right?
I do.
Exactly.
I stigmatize against those women. I probably do it.
How many people zoom in on dark knuckles and they laugh at people for that
Yeah,
on
true.
social media?
The Fanta Coca-Cola body, yeah.
So do you think anybody who has done that, who has gotten anti-Millis products, is going to come out in the public and say, oh yeah, I bleached?
Dude, when...
Nobody's going to take you up on your offer. Because
we're talking about health. We're talking about
Yes,
health.
my point is nobody's going to admit
you brought
to
up
bleaching.
an article that says it's detrimental to skin health. You start seeing the vessels.
So hers is different because it came to her in a
damage
dream.
the kidneys.
So hers is different because it came to her in a dream. Anyway,
Oh, man.
let's move on.
Oh, fam. We're talking about...
I think that e-wallet hit. That's why you wanted to do this anti-Milli thing.
e-wallet from who?
From Aunt-Milli. Either that
Aunt Millie sent me money.
or she's into younger guys. Who's older between you and Aunt Millie?
She's 43 right now.
Good, bam, and you're in your 30s. That's that. See?
So Aunt Millie's after me now. That's a happily married woman, bro.
Since when has that stopped anybody?
She's a happily married
Since
woman.
when has that stopped
A
anyone?
happily God-fearing married woman.
Since when has that stopped anybody? Don't put that God-fearing, because if God made people to be black and she's telling people that I can turn you into Michael Jackson, don't put God into this.
God made us naked. To the people who dress us up.
Now we can never get Vatis on this show because of people like Auntie Millie.
Vatis can hang.
No, Auntie Millie can
Vatis
hang.
can hang.
No, Auntie Millie can.
Aunt Millie's entertainment.
There's a
and
lot that we
inspiration.
can learn from Vatis,
We digress from Bob. What's the name? Ben?
the builder.
Bob the Builder. Ben
Billy
and
the goat
Solochi.
fucker.
We're
Yes.
talking about the lessons we can learn from the Ben and Solochi situation.
What happened?
God, what happened? I think God. You know what? Hold on.
Gob, Wella, do you know more about this?
God knows.
Do you know more about this?
God always knows.
Gob knows.
Like God knows, eh?
Yeah, we should have a segment called Gob knows.
I think we should. I agree.
Is there what, are they in a relationship?
God, you know something about that, right? Tell us about a little you know.
I don't know why you didn't do this before we started.
I know. I didn't think God wanted to talk. Oh, we need to give God.
You didn't think, period. Eish, bruh, that thing's so in. Talk about entanglement. I'm just talking about the wires there. Auntie Millie's concussion came to her in a dream. Oh man, that should be the title of this episode. Wait, so
Yes, God, you can tell us.
so what's her name? Is it Millicent?
She's Miriam C.
Miriam. So where's the L coming from?
Oh crap! So in the ghettos, when your name is Miriam, your nickname automatically
Is
becomes
Millie.
Millie. Yeah,
Because of the L and R syndrome?
pretty much. So they won't just call you Millie; they'll call you Amili.
Amelie.
Gob, you're telling us about the Solochi issue.
Oh yeah, so apparently, disclaimer, they're claiming it was all fake. It was all a game.
What was the game?
Whatever the beef that they had.
They had beef?
Yes, they had beef and meat and such. So I don't know, apparently they called over a wig. I don't know what. I mean, like the whole story, it's
I
really
think I've got her
complicated.
phone number.
Who?
Solochi.
Solochi. You said her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you
What,
better
is Solochi a guy?
Solochi is a
It's a girl.
Yeah, so what are you...
Solochi is a girl.
Yes. Nigga, where have
But
you
isn't
been?
her name...
Solochi is a girl.
Yes.
Isn't her name Florence?
Shit, you know I don't know much about people on social media. These social media celebrities. Solochi is a,
She's a girl.
I don't know why I've always thought it was a guy.
No, she's a girl.
But isn't her name Florence though?
Yes.
Her name is Florence,
Solochi
right?
is a girl.
Now, continue, Gob.
I think she will explain better because they're
No,
claiming,
she might lie.
I'll tell you if she's lying according to a live stream. She can't lie, actually. it's all over, so she can't lie.
No, I don't think she's speaking up. But anyway, you can continue. So they put a disclaimer that it was fake. What was fake?
So apparently they quarreled. Solochi, Ben Lombe called out Solochi to be a prostitute, to be a very ungrateful lady, and then Solochi also went live to call Ben a little mermaid or something like that.
Mermaid?
Yeah, something like that. I'm not so sure.
Oh crap! That's why I've been seeing mermaids trending on social media today.
Yeah. So and then Solochi was like, I'm not so sure. You come online to tell me that I'm a prostitute, but okay, everybody knows I'm a prostitute, but for you, you're a guy and you're gay, you get fucked on your ass and stuff like that. It was deep, man. And then after 2 days later, I think
They're saying things that are obvious. I mean,
after a day, they both went live saying, oh, we're just making fun with you. We're trying to go numbers.
and I think I saw a post where Ben was saying that the Mercedes that she claimed to have bought was fake or something.
Given stuff like
She
that.
said she bought a Mercedes.
Solochi is a girl for real. Damn.
Nigga,
I don't know. I've always thought this name belongs to a guy.
Don't nobody believes you, man.
Crap. I'm seeing this for the first time, eh? No, I'm being very honest. I didn't know Solochi was a chick. Shit.
But why do you think Ben would be having beef with guys? That's his target market.
No further comments, Your Honor.
I mean,
I think I need to start spending a bit more time on social media, because when I go on, I check
It's a
the news.
cesspool.
It's a cesspool of nonsense.
money.
You know, whenever I'm on social media, I check out Mwebantu, I check out
Make money, bro.
CNN, BBC. I check out the news and
make money. There's nothing there.
I read a few comments from That's It podcast, and that's it. I'm done.
I feel this is now why we have Ludo.
Yeah,
Because
she's done
she'll
a good
do
job so far. I mean,
An amazing job.
Yeah.
And
So
you're not
far.
sure about her.
But anyway, if I was saying if there's anything that we could learn, if their issues, Solochi, who I didn't know and now I do, and the Ben situation, Ludo was talking about, if there's one thing we can learn is, or the question that should be asked is, in a friendship, how much should you disclose to each other if you come and end up in a situation like this? Like, for example, if
get
you
it.
and I had beef one day,
Ooh, we want to have content for a year. I remember somebody asked, we were on Hot FM,
right?
and the presenter asked, who knows all your secrets? And you said me, and vice versa.
Yeah. Where to start
And
from,
is
eh?
that the reason why last week you turned on disappearing messages on our chats?
I thought you did that.
No, I didn't do that.
I thought it was you. It just came up automatically.
No, I turned them off.
Serious? No, I thought it was you. So I thought, this nigga's trying to... I thought you were trying to...
Protect you?
No, I thought you were trying to give me some really juicy information.
No.
I thought you were about to give some really juicy information.
No.
Like, let's have it.
No, I call you for that. I don't incriminate myself. I call you. But yeah, to answer your question, how much information do you give a friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, ne? Look, also, how much information do you give a spouse? Because how many times do we hear after a breakup and they're trying to be spiteful?
Remember when Dora Celia and Chisha Folotia...
And who?
They were married, right? Dora and Chisha were married, right? Then the bedwetting issue started coming out.
Who was bedwetting?
I wasn't there.
Who was bedwetting? Allegedly.
Who accused the other of bedwetting in that? Dora accused the husband.
That the husband used to bedwet?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
What the fuck?
Imagine that nonsense. No, she accused him of bedwetting. Remember that? Allegedly.
Huh?
Allegedly. Yeah, it was in the news, bro. Main news, front page newspaper. Front page.
Like an entire newspaper.
Dude,
said that-
all the papers had that story running that week.
Say it ain't so.
True story. I'll say it with my chest.
Wait, so would hey bro, do you wanna take this? So a couple of things. to unpack. Wait, so who would take out the blankets to like air out the blankets on the?
That remains to be answered.
Was it the guy? Was it the maid? Was it the wife?
That
If your wife if you used to bed wet, do you don't have a maid at your house, do you?
no, we haven't made.
Do you? I've never seen her every time that I've been to your house.
Serious?
All three
No,
times.
she's probably in the laundry room is in the backyard, so she's probably in the laundry room.
Oh, look at you. Rich people with laundry rooms.
I know. It's not boasting, it's just the truth. Yeah.
See the sink at the back of the house? So that's our laundry room.
Oh, the one by your veranda.
I don't know what you're talking about. This nigga here has got a laundry room at his house.
Yeah, I have a whole laundry room. Yeah.
Achan? I have an interview. Oh, yeah, I've got an interview after this.
Oh, you're going somewhere?
I've got an interview.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know why people feel I'm interesting and they want to interview me. I've got nothing to say.
You're actually a very boring interviewee, you know that, right?
I know this.
Yeah.
I know
You're a better host than interviewee.
Yeah.
If only they knew.
because I don't expose my
Because you know what they're expecting?
What?
They're expecting you're going to be this fun on their show as well. You know what I mean?
No, but then if they're expecting me, just like what we're talking about, to divulge information about myself.
Wait, is it TV or radio?
A Cappy... Huh? Capital
Even
FM.
worse. You're not going to be yourself. I can already see it. Because you have to censor yourself.
Get the congratulations button ready.
There we go. Uh-huh.
If they are expecting me to divulge information about me and my personal life like I ask guests on this show, guess what?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I'm not saying shit about my life. I feel 50% of what people know about me is because you say things.
Yeah.
People know where I live because you say it.
People wouldn't know what I drive.
People know where I live because you say it.
People wouldn't know where I live because of
I
you.
never say where you live.
People
say,
wouldn't know what I drive because of you.
how many Mercedes are on this road, bro?
Go back to that one.
What's the registration number again? It's like CAA.
Which one?
Your car.
Nah, CA. Nah. It's BB something.
No, but we're now in C, bro.
No, we're in the BBs.
No, we're in C's.
Dude, we're in BBs. Depends
Go.
on where you register from. If it's town, it's CAA, I think. If it's silver, it's just BBD now.
So BBC is gone.
Yeah, big black cock is gone.
Damn it.
Hey, but still big black dick. BBD.
But ain't nobody knows BBD, bro. Everybody knows BBC.
Yeah, BBC, yeah. White girl playing with BBC.
Wait, so we still haven't answered the question. How much information do you tell a friend?
Ish. Yeah, how much?
with
how
you-
much did your close friend know
With you,
about
you're
you?
free, bro.
Sorry, with what?
You're free with information.
I think because I'm too
Now, with
trusting.
me,
I'm
at least.
too trusting of the people around me, and I think it's one of my greatest weaknesses in life.
I don't think it's a weakness.
I trust easily.
I'm also very trusting. And to this day, shit, I hope I've got, it's the wood anyway. That's
you want to touch wood?
I've not been burnt.
There's wood right there. Touch wood.
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
I haven't been burnt. I have a pretty good inclination on the people that I let into my space. And those that I have said stuff to, those that have attempted to, they didn't know much and it quickly got back to me. Oh, hey, did you know that so-and-so said this and this about you? And whatever it is that they know about me was just like...
Surface stuff. Scratching the
Surface
surface.
stuff, exactly. So I'm lucky that shit like circles back and gets back to me before I... But generally the people like you, if you've been into my house...
I've got friends, bro, from way back whose secrets I'm going with them to the grave, and I'll probably go with your secrets to the grave. No matter how much you injure me, I'm still going with your
I don't have
secrets to the grave.
secrets though. I'd like
You
to
don't have secrets? You sure you don't have secrets?
Tell me one that you think...
No, I'm not gonna put it.
No.
I'm not gonna
Don't
put you
say
on
it to me.
laundry.
Don't say it to me. Type it to me. That you think would be detrimental. One.
Plenty.
No, just one.
Plenty.
Type one out to me.
Plenty.
So
Like if it went out in the public domain, that would be detrimental to your reputation and affect business.
Yes.
Plenty.
So, you tell me one. Type one to me.
All right, I will. When we're done.
No, now.
No, we're talking. We're talking.
There isn't.
Try me.
Type one out.
Nah, it's fine, bro. Moving swiftly along. So that's the question now. How much should you
divulge.
But then again, when you're caught in the throes of deep friendship and you're trusting of the person that you're sharing this with,
And they then betray your trust. It's almost like when you share a nude with a girlfriend.
and then it starts trending.
and then you break up. And then to get back at you.
They put it up there.
Whereas when you shared it, you guys were good. You remember we were speaking about Bona Mugabe and Simba, the daughter of Robert Mugabe.
Yeah.
And how the son then went to court and said, Your Honor, this chick is lying. We don't own 5 houses. We own 100.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So basically, are we saying like even in marriage, you should always have that one account that your spouse doesn't know about? You should have that one house that nobody knows about. You should have assets that...
Allegedly, there's a local rapper whose father was a very prominent politician and the father died. And the father had an illegitimate child.
Right.
And this father allegedly did not tell his family about property that he was leaving his illegitimate child. You know about that story, innit?
Mm-mm. Crickets. I don't. Are you going to type the name to me just now?
Yes.
Right. Oh, right. Remember I asked him that question on the episode and he says, I'm not answering that question.
Yes.
I asked him exactly what you just mentioned, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why am I bringing this up? At times it is good to keep secrets. Because had the dad not done that,
that child would have gone without. And then the courts would have found out later and would have had to reverse some assets to give that child, because no matter how you had that child, they're all entitled to a share of the assets when the father dies. So I think it's always best to
hey,
let
look,
everybody know.
To each their own. Share what you wouldn't mind being in the public domain if shit was to hit the fan.
Yeah.
If you know that if this shit was to be exposed and you don't mind that shit being out there, just like what my father used to say to me. My father used to say to me, you've got no business fucking a girl raw if you cannot introduce her to your mother. So if push comes to shove...
I was about to say some nonsense in addition to that, but I'll leave it.
You always
Is this advice that you followed, though?
Yes.
All right, okay.
Why do you think I only had a kid in my 30s, bro? I was wearing too many condoms.
Really?
Yeah.
Moving swiftly along. Anything else you want to add to this episode?
There's something I wanted to say just now. Shout out to Chef Shanana. Do you know that you're the one that asked me to get a chef, that told me to get a chef because of how much money I've been using on takeout?
On takeaway, yeah. Oh, you have a chef now?
2 weeks ago, I got a chef.
Oh, he or she?
It's a she.
Right. She's good?
You mean the cooking?
Yes?
Yes.
Does she have ass?
No.
Ah, good. Then she's staying. Is she good? Like, the food is good?
What is this?
Is the food good?
I just said yes.
Okay.
The food that she cooks, right?
Can we confirm that the food is good? Have we tasted the food?
What are you doing? What's wrong with you?
I'm asking people who visited you in the recent past.
Nobody here has visited me.
Okay. All right.
What's the matter with you?
I'll be there tomorrow. When is she cooking again?
The fuck, you're not coming to my house. Today. She's coming today.
What time? Oh, crap. I'm going to a kid's birthday party. My kids
are you into that now?
No, my kids are there.
Okay.
So, I mean...
Look, hey, wait, listen. We don't judge. To each their own.
The father to the kid is my close friend. Like, we've been friends from grade 1, bro. We've known each other for over 30 years.
Look, Michael Jackson also had his own
close
explanation. Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein too. Hey, did you see that the list was...
Hey, that list though.
Bill Clinton. You know what we're talking about? You know Jeffrey Epstein? Do you know Jeffrey Epstein? Yo. How many people do you think that watch this know who Jeffrey Epstein is? Kalenga? But I'd like to think if you follow this podcast, you've got some exposure in your life.
At least.
Otherwise, you'd be listening to Hot FM.
Yeah. Well, Jeffrey Epstein, for those who haven't yet caught up with what he was up to.
Wait, sorry. You remember when we had the the Jameson Trace Urban when they honored us
Yes.
for being kick-ass and badass.
Right.
And they invited us to, where was that? What was the venue?
Bojangles.
Bojangles. And there were guests, Michi, Zame, sweetheart. Congratulations on your wedding,
Oh, yeah.
by the way. There were guys from Hot FM. And somebody asked us, you and I specifically, what we thought about traditional radio.
Oh, and we said it's dying.
And we said it is dying. A couple of people thought that was rude, including the people from Hot FM that were there. Because one of them texted me, said, we're coming here to support you and you're shitting
radio-
on...
radio is dying.
and you're saying radio is dying. And I'm like, bruh.
These are facts. These are facts. We were like, even we won't mention a company that gave us this information, but when we were in Joburg in a very high level meeting,
Yes.
they mentioned to us that that company is not doing any radio or TV advertising this year.
And you
this
own a
is
radio station.
Yes, I own a radio station, yes. And this is one of the biggest companies
Brands
in the world.
In the world.
Biggest, in fact, it could be the biggest brand in the world.
Yes.
They're not doing any radio or TV this year, but we're not going to disclose who they are.
No, we're
because
not going
they
to.
haven't done it themselves.
And to give a disclaimer, Gob, listen to this. To give a disclaimer, Kalenga had a dog in the fight because we flew all the way to South Africa and I was representing the podcast. Kalenga had his radio station and the podcast, and he wanted this brand to advertise
On radio.
On radio.
They refused.
So they said right off the bat, so this is a media buyer. They represent like many brands. So this one particular huge brand, they said, these guys said, go to any other medium and channel except one, radio.
And TV.
We do not want you to advertise our brand on radio. And guess what? We mentioned that brand today on this podcast.
Yeah, we did earlier, so figure it out. Figure it out.
If you're smart, you'll know what we're talking about.
Rewind.
Humongous brand. Everybody and their mama knows it.
Yep. No names mentioned.
So, hey, look, lovers, haters, it is what it is. If you're still in radio, TikTok. And I saw Mtale saying, I want to get back in radio. Isn't she a little too old for that too?
No, you're never too old for radio. Radio, I mean, depending on the program you're doing, so.
No, you begin to doze off at some point.
No, not necessarily.
You have to take blood pressure medication at some point. No, I love Mtale. Oh, hey, I was saying when I spoke about Mtale, I know we digress, and Luda's gonna hate us for this. About a week ago, I got up around 7 a.m. Like I normally do, and I went to Pornhub.
Like you normally do?
Like I normally do. And I go
You
on...
skipped one part of the process. You grabbed the lotion. Or was it lube?
I don't use lotion.
Doesn't that hurt?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Wait, I'm still stuck on that.
What?
How lubricated are your palms for that not to hurt?
When I get excited, my palms become sweaty.
Yeah, but that's not enough lube, though.
For me, it is. I feel like guys with really small dicks need the lubrication. I need grip. Yeah, man. I need grip. So if you are using lubrication,
So I'm still disturbed, bro.
no, it's okay. It's all right.
I'm still disturbed.
I hear that there's a plant that if you eat it, will grow. Look for it.
You would know about that plant.
No, I heard about it. So I go onto Pornhub like I normally do, but something was different on this particular day.
What? Are you alone? They've increased the seconds?
No. Even before
It's no
I
longer
searched,
20 seconds?
Hold on. Even before I searched for what I normally search for, which is what I think you would search for as well. We'll search for the same thing, wouldn't we? I'm trying to look for it. Hold on. Give me a second.
Ebony.
Yeah, there you go. Big ass.
Yeah.
Amateur, to be specific. I can't find it. But I'm telling you, once I was trending on Pornhub.
How?
I don't know. I even sent it to her.
No, you liar.
I swear to God.
You liar. Let me see what you sent her.
Hold on. No, we've got disappearing messages on our chat.
Rightly so.
If either of our phones, she even tagged the podcast. Hold on, let me. Oh, there you go. There. Just zoom in on that screenshot. zoom in on the.
It's a
screenshot.
Wait, what am I zooming on?
So that's a screenshot
Of the conversation.
Right.
Okay, cool.
So zoom into the screenshot that I sent to her. That's at the top. You see that?
What's her name though?
Bring. Let me show you. One, two, three, four. There, number 4. Wait a minute.
No, man. How do you even see this? What?
So that many people
Trending searches.
Trending searches.
On Pornhub.
on Pornhub.
Nah. No, but then it's not
You know what I blame?
the people. Why are they searching Mutale Mwanza on
That's
Pornhub?
what I. If I'm to guess,
Because you're not trending unless people are searching.
that's my point. That's the only way you can trend.
Exactly.
Is if you garner enough.
Why would people assume that should be there?
Do you? There was a picture that Mtale posted where she was wearing a bathing suit and she was sitting next to Trey, and the curvature of her ass. Listen to this guy goes, yeah. So I think people thought that they might be able to see nudes if they go to, because that's the only reason why I think people. Are you on Pornhub now?
You have a mic. You were saying?
No, but it's trending in Zambia, not in Malawi.
What were you saying?
We'll blame it on Malawans because Mutale has been trending with such nude pictures, and I don't think so she has trended on Pornhub like that.
No, those searches happened within Zambia.
Oh, because the algorithm is just doing that for it's giving results for your country
Because
only.
remember, even if you go to say Google, right? Google will give you things that are relevant to Zambia, because the servers that are picked up are the Zambian servers. You get it?
Yeah, correct.
Bruh, sorry, you wanna just take this? Bruh, we need to wrap up.
All right, I've got nothing more. So I think it's a good start to the year.
Yep. Fantastic
The
start.
energy has been on point the whole year, 2023. Looking forward to a fruitful 2024. Hi, Tareen. How are you doing?
Terrain.
Tareen.
This kind of sounds like
Taryn,
sounds
right?
like terrain though.
Yeah, Tareen. Potato. Well, good.
No, it's not potato. But it would be weird if her name was Terrain.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because then, you know what you do with terrain? Write it.
I don't know where I found you, man. Anyway, to the next
Ladies and
episode.
gentlemen, thank you so much
Elson
for...
has got a very important interview to go for. Can't wait to
It's
listen
not
to that.
important.
What time is it?
It's fucking what's it?
Capital FM.
Capital
it's
FM.
It's a Hot FM, right? That's the same one at Hot FM, yeah?
What do you mean that's important? That's not important.
What time is the interview again?
It's when I get there.
Right. All right, cool.
All right. Look, I am on the list of the top 30 African most influential people. So it starts when I get there.
All right. You are important, not the interview.
My presence
Very important.
is a present.
When are you releasing the album?
Hey man, the Chile One better watch the fuck out. With this bars,
This guy's got more bars than Chimbokaila.
I don't understand the reference.
It's a prison. Chimbokaila is a prison, right? Or is it a cemetery? No, it's a prison. It's a prison. So you got more bars than the prison. Tough, right?
I would have wanted you to say I've got more bars than Shadrach. Hey, speaking of, he's going to be on the podcast.
I'm really looking forward to that one, bro.
I spoke to him. He's got one of the most menacing voices on the phone. He's one of those people that does not say a word more than what's necessary.
Yeah.
And you're like,
interesting podcast
yeah, you're like,
episode.
hey, bro, hey, what's good? Yeah, this is Elson. I was like, hi.
The last time I met him, we were in a mortuary
Sheesh.
with a body right in between us.
Weird place to. Did you hear of a guy that shot somebody on New Year's Eve?
No.
Did you hear about it?
Gob would know. He's a police officer.
What kind of fucking police officers are you if you don't know this? Anyway, listen. So initially I was talking, before I started talking to Shadrach, I was talking to Shadrach's friend. So I'm like, hey, listen, when can you and Shadrach come onto the podcast? They said, hey, listen, bro, we're dealing with a crisis because the guy who shot somebody is our friend. I'm like, what happened? Apparently this guy was invited to a party on New Year's Eve. Somewhere in Chilanga or something like that, right? And people are having
Awesome fun.
Awesome fun, a good old time. What happens on New Year's Eve? What's
Countdown.
one thing? Fireworks. And this nigga didn't have fireworks. Everybody had fireworks. But you know what he had?
Bang, bang, bang,
gun.
bang, bang. And he shot someone in the process.
And he shot somebody in the process.
The person died?
And the person died.
What a way to start the year, bro. Shit.
On who? For who? For the guy that died or for the guy that
Both.
shot? This guy didn't start the year, motherfucker. He died.
I'm saying well, the year started on a bad note for him.
It did not start.
It's so funny. Why are we laughing? No, my point is,
It ended.
you shot someone. Dude, that's it. Like, your life is over. Both their lives are over.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, what defense are you going to have in court? Nah, he was in the sky. He flew like Superman in my way.
I couldn't afford fireworks. You know, very
Anyway.
expensive.
Till the next episode, remember to click on that subscribe button. Not too many of you are.
Can Aunt Millie please dream about lotto numbers? That I need to know. Or when I'm going to get married. Dreaming about concoctions to make.
Till the next episode.
Dun 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 dun